What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another FIFA 23 video. EA have given us the Premium Winter League Upgrade SBC and the Winter League Upgrade SBC, which are in essence League SBCs. They're not in a League SBCs tab, they're not League SBCs. I hope that this isn't all we get, but I am grateful for this because I think this is a game changer. And I'm going to explain to you the way to grind them, the pros, the cons, and kind of how you are as somebody that might be on a low budget and somebody who has a bit of a higher budget and higher coins. And so to start with, guys, these offer great packs in return. And I think overall, now there'll be some nuances in there for sure, but overall, we're going to have two categories of people. We're going to have a category of people that have really limited resources, low coins, no fodder in the club, something like that. For you guys, it's going to be bronze pack method, grinding the bronze and silver upgrades, and then completing the Winter League upgrade. And then you're going to have people that have a lot of coins, and for you guys, it's going to be just doing the Premium Winter League upgrade. And then you're going to have people that have some coins and lots of players in the club, or no coins really and lots of players in the club. And I also think for you guys, it's going to be the Premium Winter League upgrade. So we're going to start at the very bottom and assume that you have very limited coins. So first of all, how do you start completing these League SBCs? The first thing you're going to want to do, assuming that you have basically nothing in your club, is spam bronze packs. And I know, right? It's been a while since we've talked about spamming bronze packs. And I know a lot of people don't like bronze packs, and bronze packs are the devil and so on and so forth. However, it is the best way to make coins. So first of all, if you get a bronze player from a league that is in these League SBCs, including Lib and Sud cards that are very good right now, you will just make good coins, right? Let me just get these up on my screen right now so I can see. So the Super League, the CSL, the Saudi League, the Belgian League, the MLS, the Championship, the French League, like this guy, for example, is probably going to be quite a lot of coins right now. There you go. So straight away, this is how you start. Sell the players that are sellable and keep the players that aren't. So he's going to probably sell for about 1,000, 1,200 coins, right? So that's worth 2x the pack. This is not a League SBC player. Neither is this. This isn't either and isn't selling. So store the bronzes that don't sell and sell the bronzes that do sell, and then discard, obviously, your duplicates. Over time, you will just 100% make profit. I'm going to open maybe like 10 or 12 packs here just to show you guys. And of course, I know fully opening bronze packs is really boring, right? So here we've got Pro League bronze. He's currently at like 400 to 500. There's one there for 350 and one there for 400. They've just been listed. So I think mine at 400 will sell. Of course, on a pack-to-pack basis, that's a loss. But the previous pack, we made a whole bunch of profit. And we've now stored 6 players in the club. And you're going to have to do this over a prolonged period of time, right? You're not going to be able to just do 3 or 4 versions of this and then what you want to do. You're going to have to consistently do this. Now, the Chinese league players generally don't sell for too much, even though they're part of the League SBC. I'd still list them for 200. And so step 1 is open your bronze packs. You can list every bronze. If you're really, really low on coins, like if you're down at like, less than 10K, for example, just list everything for a while, right? Because ultimately, that will help you pick up a whole bunch of coins, because these players here, like this guy will sell for 300 coins. I'd probably say sell rares anyway. This guy will sell for 200 coins because there's still plenty of stuff in the game that requires bronze, like the daily position modifier upgrade and things like that, where selling those 4 bronzes, they will sell for 200 for the commons, 300 for the rare. I'm still going to make like 100 to 200 coins profit. And you might think, man, who cares about 100, 200 coins profit? And you're right, right? 100 to 200 coins profit is just not enjoyable at all. It's not necessarily about that in the short term. It's about just getting your money back and trying to improve your coin balance. So those dead packs, like we've just had a couple in a row of there, you end up going to making your money back. Maybe you'll make 100, 200 coins profit here or there. And then every time you hit Lib, Sud, which I'm surprised we haven't got one of yet, to be fair, but every time we hit a Lib, Sud, Super League, CSL, Saudi, Belgian, MLS, Championship, the literal Championship, Bundesliga, like this guy, wow, he's only 200 coins and This is why I love what we're doing here as well. What we've got Bundesliga, League One specifically, and Eredivisie specifically are going to be the main ones that are going to give you like a massive coin balance. But this is the initial step, and there you go, another League One guy who's going to be about 900, 800 coins, right? So that is in essence step one, and I do know that a lot of people won't want to do this because it's boring, it's time consuming. But once you get it going, once you get to the next stage, not really the next stage, but the next stages, oh, it's great. So this guy's going to sell for 300. Now, I know for a fact the MLS bronze rares are about 700 coins minimum because I've been buying them to do the SBC. So that guy is 850 there, but yeah, he'll sell there. And then, of course, oh no, he's another rare, so we'll sell him. Keep your commons, sell your rares in short, and then sell all of your League SBC or Premium Winter League upgrades and Winter League upgrade cards. This will be the last pack open for now because I just want to explain step 2. You guys can continue to grind through this until your heart's content. Again, I know I'm going to get 700 or 800 coins from him. Liga NOS is a good one to pick up, although he's dirt cheap, so I would just hold on to him for my own gain. And what you're going to do is once you get to a point where you're like, okay, Nep, I've opened loads of bronze packs. I've got plenty of coins. You know, I've gone from 10k to 100k, for example. Then you want to start opening bronze packs and save those League SBC cards, right? Now it's about trying to like fill in the League SBC. You can sell some, save some. You know, you could make a conscious choice. There's 2 leagues per segment, right? League One and Eredivisie. You could say to yourself consciously, I'm going to sell League One. I'm going to save Eredivisie. I'm going to sell Libertadores. I'm going to save Sudamericana. Right? That's where you could go. We get 2 in here. Now, these are about 1,000 coins each. Yep, he's 1,200 coins. He might even just be 1,200 coins, yeah. And then this guy is just going to be 1,000 coins. So that's a bit of a shame because they will eventually sell when somebody does that club for them. But that's where you're going to go for the start. So once you build up a coin balance, if your club's empty, open the bronze packs, sell your Premier League, keep La Liga. Sell Bundesliga, keep Serie A. Whichever way around you want to do it, right? Then you're going to end up with a bank of bronzes, a whole bunch of bronzes. And you're like, well, what do I do with these bronzes then? And let me just go to the trade pile a second because we've sold 4 items there. And I want to show you that the bronze pack method is well and truly back. There you go. Boom, boom, 1,400, 400. That pays for the pack he came from and him for 2 packs, him for most of it. It's just really easy, right? You want to then take all the bronzes that you've got, probably hundreds, hopefully hundreds, and you want to go and dump them into the winter bronze upgrade. Because unlike the normal upgrade where you get 3 silvers, you now get 4 silvers out of this pack. So you just want to go and dump in all of your bronze players, right? Of course, you want to keep the League SBC bronzes. You don't want to be getting rid of those. Oh, look at this, hang in. Oh, look how bad this game is sometimes. Yeah, you don't want to use League SBC cards because you're going to need those, right? So save your bronze players from those League SBCs. And you just want to build as many of the silver packs as possible. And of course, you then go and open the silver packs. And with the silver players, go and put them in the winter silver upgrade. And every time you can build one of these, you are going to get a 5 common gold pack. Now, there are quite a few, including Lacazette, quite a few winter wild cards that are common golds. So you've actually got a reasonable chance, of, come on now, game, of packing a winter wildcard out of the 5 common gold upgrade pack, right? The other thing I would say is that never, ever, ever use tradable cards in these SBCs. Sell the tradable cards at all occasions and save the untradables and use the untradables in here. It's about maintaining a nice coin balance whilst building your club up with players, right? So build as many of the bronze packs as you can, open them up, use those 4 silver players that you get. You know, every 3 of these you build, you get yourself a gold pack. But of course, if you get League SBC silvers, save them, right? So we get here, League SBC silver. These 2 are, there is Liga NOS, isn't there? No, there's not. So this guy is, he's good for the League SBC grind. These 3 can be put into upgrades, right? So once you get those silvers into gold upgrades, and the process is long. It's not like I'm vocalizing it relatively quickly, but the process itself is quite long, right? To sit there and open bronze packs for a long time is going to be tough. to get keep selling the coins to store the players, to then put them into the SBCs, the upgrades, turning them into silvers is long. Turning the silvers to golds is long. But once you get to the point where you get the golds, look at what we've got there. We have got 5 League SBC cards out of that pack, right? Which is massively helpful. And it's helpful for the premium SBCs, not for the small SBCs. However, what you'll find out you'll do is the more bronze packs you open, the more silver upgrades you open, you'll end up building up a bank of players from the initial League SBC, right? Which is the minor one. I personally don't think that this is a great SBC. I think you should only do this when you have the excess players. I wouldn't personally be focusing on it because you have to submit 44 players to complete these 4 squads, and you get back 6, 9, 12, 24, and then the 6 at the end. You get back 30 players, but you're giving in 44. So you're at a net loss of 14 players, and the Libsud one is quite expensive because it's one club. I found it coming in at about 10 to 12k right now, which for a tradable small prime silver pack is just not good value. And the MLS and EFL Championship one is awful value. 6 rare players in your starting 11 and 5 gold in your starting 11, and it being 74 rated. It's actually working out to be one of the most expensive segments out of all of it, right? It's the 3rd most expensive segment out of all 8 segments from both SBCs. So I would do bronze pack method to build coins. I put the excess trash bronze into the upgrade packs to build the gold upgrades primarily. But as you're collecting silvers for this, you might get like 7 of them done, 7 out of the 11 players. So you might just want to go and do the Super League. You might just want to go and do the MLS because you find that you've got some players from those leagues. So you might as well use them and purchase the extras to get it completed. That's absolutely okay. But I will say that when you complete this part of the SBC, always sell everything out of this pack, unless it's worthless, of course. If it's not even selling for 200 coins, don't sell it because you're better off using it in an upgrade pack. And this pack right here as well, the gold pack, is a terrible pack for it, but you just got to sell it, right? Sell the gold pack, sell all the contents from the small prime silver players pack, and then of course you have to keep the contents from these 2 packs, but they'll go back into the SBC grind. So in short, not that it's been short because it's been 13 minutes, but in short, if you have low budget, low coins, low amount of cards in the club, grind bronze packs to get coins, and then start using the excess bronzes in the bronze upgrade and the silver upgrade, and then you'll end up getting yourself loads of cards. The other thing you can do is just go into the menus and do basically anything for loads of free stuff. You've got the daily login, gives you loads of good stuff. You've got the winter winning, gives you loads of good stuff. You've got the Winter Wildcard Treasure Hunt 1 and 2. Gives you loads of good stuff. You've got the Winter Wildcard Renier, which gives you some players as well in some packs. You have got the... I've just finished it. The Winter Wildcard Winter League Upgrade Unwrapped. This is by completing each one 5 times. You are getting so many players out of this. It's good. You can easily fill your club up for quite cheap in that regard. There's also marquee matchups, Foot Champs rewards, Squad Battles rewards, Rivals rewards, Qualifying rewards. There's other daily SBC like content in Milestones right now, for example. You've got the Silver Beast for a rare mega pack, First Owner Fiesta for some gold upgrade packs. You got the Silver Cup for some gold upgrade packs. Like, there is actually a massive amount of content there in gameplay. It's not necessarily the most time efficient, but it's there if you need something. Once you get to that step, once you get to that stage where you've got a general bank of players in your club or a general bank of coins, this one right here, the Premium Winter League upgrade, this is a sensational SBC, and I actually think is going to be self-sufficient in a couple of days' time. So we'll go from the bottom segment, Premier League and La Liga, 79 rated squad, 4 rare players, 11 players from the Premier League or La Liga, with 15 chemistry. So the way that I think that this should be done, first of all, I think it's going to be done at a dirt cheap price. I've got this coming in at 5,600 coins because, as you'll see by the transfer market here, if we go Premier League, 400 gold, watch them not be there anymore. There are pages and pages and pages that you can get for 350 on bid. So that's actually 1,400 coins. No, we need we need 7 of those at 350, right? It's like 2,300 coins for all of the commons. And then when we look at the gold rares, there's Henry at 650. I think there's and Aribo at 650. But then there's just so many at 700 again. And you can get them at 650 on bid. This actually is probably closer to 5,000 coins for this SBC rather than 5,600. If you're lazy and you want to buy the player straight away, 5,600 coins. If you're not lazy and you get them on open bid, probably 5,000 coins for this segment, right? The way that I feel like this should be done, if you're doing the whole league, obviously it doesn't matter. And positions don't really matter after a point. You get your rating involved, obviously is good. Let's get Arsenal there. But for example, I can put Cash, Kufau, and Coman all in here. And that is like, I've already got some chemistry off the goalkeeper and right back once I get a bit more chemistry in. And obviously with having so many cams, it's a bit of a pain. But like all of these players, guys, are just dirt cheap, right? They are absolute floor price, dirt cheap. The way that you can be the most efficient with it, if you've got like a whole bunch of crap and excess like this, what I would personally do to get the 15 chemistry, if you just go and get 5 players from the same nation that fit the criteria, it gives you the 15 chemistry straight away. So if we go for, I've already done this like so many times that I probably don't have too many left now. But if you just go and get 5 English players, so Livramento from Southampton, Bournemouth, Leicester, Newcastle, and I need Spurs, right? Now, none of these are rare, but those 5 there, and I will actually prove the point by taking these guys out real quick. These 5 here, they are 300 coins on bid or 350 coins on bid. They don't give you the rating, but because of all the packs that you're going to continually get, you're going to have loads of Premier League players that are high enough rated that are untradeable, or you could just go to the transfer market and buy all of those players, because once you put this in, that's your 15 chemistry done. So now we need 4 rare players. They can be any rare players you want. Of course, you need some rating, and you need it to be from clubs that you haven't already had it from. So we're going to need a 79 rated team here. So let's start going for a bit of an 80s or whatever. So we've got Aston Villa. We've got Arsenal. We've got Man United. We've got Chelsea. That's our 4 rares. And then we can go back to commons and get our commons in there. And we've got... Did I put an Everton player in? I think I did, didn't I? We've got Brighton. We've got Nottingham Forest. We've got Liverpool. Right? That's plenty now. So we put these 4 in. Now, they don't have to be in the right positions. So you don't have to worry about where they're from. And for the price of the very, in my opinion, low price of 5,000-ish coins, what you get back for that, that's not actually high enough rated. How about that? Guys, it's because I got the 75s in the other ones, which is my bad. Let's go and get ourselves another high rated player here. What have we got? Let's take Joao Moutinho, 81 rated. Let's pop him in there instead of James Milner. Damn, that's still not enough. Let's put in some of the gold rares then, which still, even at 80 rated, 81 rated, 82 rated, they're still just discard price. What have we got? Kulusevski from Spurs instead of Skip. Nope, we need Skip. Sort this high to low instead for the rares. What have we got for 82s? We've got Crystal Palace. We've got Liverpool. We've got Manchester United. So Christian Eriksen over... Oh, we've already got Manchester United in there. Never mind. Let's put Darwin Nunez in there. Not enough. Let's get Zaha and put him in there. There we go. So I've actually got 6 rares in here, which is a bit overkill. Let's put Veltman in there. Gone down in the rating again a little bit. Let's put Eriksen over McTominay. There it is. So 4 rares, all discard price. 7 commons, all discard price. The 5 English give you the ability to just get the chemistry straight away. So if you're like, if I were doing this over and over, which eventually I will, I would constantly buy the 5 English players. I'd have like a set 5 that I constantly buy at discard price that is, you know, the best rating possible. Chuck them in there and then just throw in your excess crap, because every time you get a pack like this small rare gold players pack, I would be stunned if we didn't get a Premier League player in here, right? I would be absolutely shocked. We're going to get lights up, which is great. Obviously, this is untradeable. However, we get ourselves an 84 rated. So that's worth about 3,000 coins. We spent 5,000 coins on this team. We've got two 83s as well. I mean, we didn't get a Premier League player, hilariously. We got two 83s. You're going to be able to use these cards in other league SBCs or just in other SBCs or to fill up your club. Like, all of them are league SBCs, including John as well here. They are all good for league SBCs. They're all tradable for me as well, so I'm not, well, other than Bauman. I'm not throwing too much away there. So that first segment, guys, actually gives you a 25k pack, untradable, but for 5,000 coins, give or take. Bundesliga and Serie A is a slight bit cheaper because it's only 3 rares and 8 commons. And I would once again go and do exactly the same thing. I would go to the Serie A, for example. I would go and get some Italians in here. And I would go and find maybe a little bit higher rated. This only has to be 77 rated, but we'd go for Empoli, Inter. We can take him as well because he is rare. We don't need cams in this one. Juventus and AC Milan. So these guys as well are just dirt cheap, right? Like I said, like they are floor price cards. And because you only need an overall of 77 in this one, once you put these 5 Italians in, you can just go ahead now and get 6 players from anywhere you like in the Bundesliga and the Serie A. You might have been like for example, what did we just get in terms of our newest players? We just got this guy, Serie A, and we got the 83 rated goalkeeper from the Bundesliga. But you know, we got him. He's not there as new anymore because I switched him and switched him out. But we got Bauman as well. So 2 players from that last pack can now go in here. I don't need to use them both. I'll use one because he's rare and he's 81 rated, which is great. Now I could just go back in, and as long as I don't have from the same clubs, just throw the fodder in again. It doesn't make any difference. And this one is a big one as far as... wait, he's not even from the right league, is he? This one is a big one as far as the pack goes, because this is a tradable pack that's quite good. So let's go for the Bundesliga. Let's throw him in. And let's throw him in. And I know I've got an 81 in there, but I might still need a little bit of extra here. Let's throw him in. I think I've got one more space, right? Yeah, let's throw Poulsen in. That should be good. That is good. Dirt cheap once again. You get a small Prime Gold Players Pack. So this is effectively a 22.5k pack because obviously a Prime Gold Players Pack is 45,000 coins. So for under 5,000 coins, for like 4,700 coins, you're getting a 22.5k pack back that is tradable. So our net spend right now is about 10,000 coins. We've got a 25k pack and a 22.5k pack, and you can sell these. And I would suggest to sell these, even if they are discard price. I would always suggest to look, well, if they're discard price, I'd keep them. But like, there you go, Florenzi's like 600, because for the 600 coins you get for Florenzi, you can go and buy 2 more other cards. If, of course, these cards are already discard price, which these guys basically are. Casco might not be. No, he is as well. If they're already discard price, just sell them for discard price or discard them or store them and use them yourself, right? So that's how that part of the cycle would go. We've then got the Libertadores and Sudamericana. Now, this one I've got down at about 6,600 coins because you need 8 golds, and basically from the Sudamericana is where you're going to have to get them because the Libertadores golds are too expensive and there aren't really that many of them. So you go to find the Libertadores. Now, this one is a bit tricky because there's not too many clubs. So we'll go with Casco that we just packed from River. We'll go for Benedetto from Boca Juniors. We'll go with Godin. I don't really have that much left because I've done this quite a lot, but we'll go with Paravelli. We'll go with Rodriguez. We'll go with Farias. And we'll go with Silva. So that's some of the... I think that's all different clubs so far. Silva, and that should be the chemistry as well, because we've got enough Argentines. Mate, this game is heavy lagging, isn't it? We've got enough Argentines and enough players just in the correct positions. But if we've got the chemistry there, we're in a good spot, apart from the fact the golds are what we need. So we put him up there. That is already the chemistry. So now we need one more gold from a club that we don't already have in the team, which I don't think I have unless I use that Luis Suarez, which I don't really want to do. Oh, we've actually got Jean. He goes in there. That's our 8 golds. We're already 70 rated. So these guys are all basically 550 to 650 coins each. So he's 600 coins on bid. Nobody's offering him at 750. Everybody else is going to be basically the same. You know, if we look at this guy here, Rodriguez, he's 600 on bid. Loads of them not even going for 600. So you've got 8 players at 600 coins, which of course is going to be 4,800 coins. Then it's just about getting the Sudamericana cards as cheap as possible, or the Libertadores cards as cheap as possible. Now, once again, if you've already got some of these guys in your club, brilliant. If you haven't, you're going to be looking at about 500-600 coins, I think, for these ones at the low end. See, they're up to 1,000 coins again, which is why if you pack them, just sell them. Honestly, just sell them. It is cheaper to just keep going for Libertadores here, guys, because the Sudamericana, which is why I really don't like the other segment, because it's maximum silver. I'll take you back there in just 1 second, but look at that, for 600 coins here. Now, obviously, finding from a different club is going to be difficult. We've obviously got a lot of these clubs that we've used already, so finding a player from a club that we don't already have a player from isn't the easiest thing in the world. There are loads of them, though, and sometimes it is easier to just go to the CONMEBOL Libertadores here and then find a club that you know you don't have a player from and try and find a player from that club. Obviously, there's a lot of these clubs don't even have players. A lot of these clubs don't have players that are cheap enough, like golds or whatever. Let me find some of the clubs that I know have got golds. So Vélez, we've already got. So Universidad have got lots of golds. So again, I'm going to pay 750 for this just for the ease of getting him. But as you guys know, you can get him on bid for 600. We've got up the strongest. We'll take. Oh no, never mind. Missed him. Talleres, there's some good players usually popping up. Sporting Cristal, no. River Plate, Palmeiras. I don't think they have any players in the game actually, do they? Penarol, no. Red Bull, no. Club Olympia, we've already got. Club Nacional Football have got lots of players, so they're a good one to go and get a player from. And now we just need one more. Let me find one of the teams that I know is good. Fortaleza. Oh, Independiente de Valle. Oh, no, maybe not. The more you go through, the more you'll realise what clubs. You'll just know the 11 clubs and the 11 players. Do I already have this badge? I do. I thought I did. I thought I recognised it. So we don't want the La Plata. Deportivo Cali, no. These guys know. These guys know. These guys have got some players usually. Not this time. Corinthians are a no. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to pay a little bit extra for this last player. I've already got Jean here anyway. What about this club here? Now, I know that Elmec I've seen some players from. Damn, Club Libertad have got some players. I've already got the Club Libertad in there. I have not. So Club Libertad is probably what I'd go with because they've got a gold goalkeeper. And so you'll be able to get in for like 650, 700 coins, right? So I've got him for 650 there. So basically, this one's going to cost you 600 coins per player. So 6,600 coins altogether, which is a bit of a pain. And it's like, obviously, if you have untradeable some others, like the Sudamericana cards. No, these are the Suds, aren't they? If you have untradeable the Libertadores cards. No, these are the Libs. If you have untradeable the Sudamericana cards, just use them instead, right? Because it will save you 600 coins a time. Now, for this, you get a Prime Electrum Players Pack, which Josh told me is worth 20,000 coins. So obviously, a Rare Electrum Players Pack is 30,000 coins. So as it moves down to a Prime, it comes down to 20,000 coins. And then the other Electrum Players Pack is 10,000 coins. Now, this is untradeable. So obviously, anything you get, we're going to get ourselves an 84 Jules Koundé. It's another big win. It's another bit of fodder for the club. And then all of this stuff is all untradeable. But guess what? League SBC. Yes, yes, yes. No, yes, no, yes, yes. The ones that are a quote-unquote no, guess what? You just go and put those in a gold upgrade and get 5 commons every single time. And this is why I think that this can actually become self-sufficient. Because I think you get enough back to constantly regrind. And then so long as you're selling everything that's tradable, you'll sustain your coin balance. And then with just playing the game, you will eventually hit something big. You'll eventually pack something of value, and it will give you a big boost in coins whilst giving you the ability to grind. So before I do the last segment here, because I know that's the one that a lot of people are struggling with, another one of the reasons why I don't like this Winter League upgrade is the Libertadores and Sudamericana here is max silver quality. And based on the fact that you need one club exactly, it is coming in at about, like, no player is really worth less than about 1,000 coins here. And that's really annoying. And because you can't use those 600 coin golds, you're forced to buy the silvers and bronzes. They're like 1,000 coins. So you're looking at 11,000 coins for this one. And the overall, because of the MLS and the championship segment, it's just not worth it. It's only worth it if you're using the content that you get from the untradeable upgrades from the bronze packs all the way into the bronze upgrades, into the silver upgrades, into the Winter League upgrade here. Obviously, you'll be filling this up again as well. These three segments so far, I've got down at 17,500 coins for the three of them. But I actually think it's fair to say you could probably do it for about 16,000 coins if you're just really good with how you buy. And then, of course, if you've already got cards in the club, you won't have to constantly buy. You might only have to spend about 5,000 or 8,000 coins. So when you're getting cards back, you're selling those on, the tradables get sold. You've constantly got a supply of coins and using untradables in here, so you don't have to spend too many coins. So hopefully your coin balance will kind of maintain whilst you buy other cards. You know, you're selling the ones that you've got tradable, you're buying the ones that you need, you're using the spares that you get from this whilst trying to hit some fodder. This one people seem to have a bit of an issue with because it's one club. The first thing I'd say is stay away from the Eredivisie. It's a club that has only three. It's a league that only has three clubs, really. By the way, PSV, Feyenoord, and Ajax that are eligible to compete realistically. Because of the lack of bronze and silvers this year, because of no league SBCs, funnily enough, there's just a lack of players on the market, and so players are too expensive. So your best bet is the French league. It is quite expensive right now. I've got it down at about 15,000 coins right now for this whole setup. But I do believe that this will come down to about 7,000 or 8,000 coins when it settles down. And the reason why it will definitely settle down is because right now people are grinding this 5 times to get the packs in the objectives. Obviously, once they've done that 5 times, a lot of people will just stop doing this because they don't enjoy doing this. They're doing this for the sake of the packs in the first place, right? There are a lot of good clubs that are available from the French league for this. You have got Monaco, good. Lorient, good. Nantes, good. Lille, good. Montpellier, Nice, good. PSG, would you believe it? Reasonably good. Marseille, Lyon, good. Lens, pretty good. Stade Rennais are okay. I haven't tried any of these yet, but let me go with Lorient. How many goals have they got? Not enough. Lorient, actually, I wouldn't do. Let me have a look at... Lyon. Now, obviously, Lacazette's going to be out of packs right now, but we have got 2 golds. 3. Oh, yeah. This is the one. This is the one. And now some of these golds are going to be quite expensive. Like I say, I think this is going to be about 15,000 coins altogether. So I think we're going to be looking at spending just over 1,000 coins on average per player. Maybe up towards 1,500 or 2,000 for some players, because some of these players will still be absolute fodder, discard, low-end, dirt cheap price, right? So I put all of those guys in. I'll put those guys in. Now I have hilarious. I have most of these players, right? But Lacazette I'm going to ignore for right now. I've actually got enough here, I've bar 1. But once again, you will end up making a lot of... how much is Kakare? 2,000 for him? Jesus Christ. He's about 3,000 coins. Maybe I would stay clear. Let me have another look at... Let me have a look at some of these other guys. Let me have a look at Thiago Mendes. Nothing for him either. Lacazette. Watch him be cheaper, even though he's out of packs. Nothing for Lacazette, and Dembele as well. Nothing for Dembele. God damn. So these guys actually seem to be quite expensive. Let me just go to... I would steer well clear of Lyon right now. So you can get the rares. You can get Tagliafico, Tolisso, Lopez, Toko Akambi for dirt cheap. That's 4 only, though. That's not enough. The commons are the ones that you need to get as cheap as possible. Our on favorite, nah, we're not doing this. We're going to clear this squad. We're going to go back and have a look at a different club. Let's have a look at Marseille for their commons. Nothing under 3k. Let's look at Lens for their commons. Okay, so they've got a lot of commons there. Let me have a look at Lens altogether, right? Let's get rid of that. Let's go in here. And what have we got? We've got Fofana, Kakuta, Stoichka. Okay, so we might have to buy a silver here. But if this might be why the commons are so cheap, because people don't want to buy the silver. I would happily overspend on one silver if it meant I could get everything else dirt cheap. Now, I already have Openda. Let's have a look, man for man, how much these guys are. So he's actually up there at about 3k. Nope, 2k. 1,500. Okay, so he's about 1,700, 1,800 perhaps. There we go, 1,800 for him. And as I said, I think we're going to be spending about 2,000 on some of them, but I think there's also going to be quite a lot of them that are way cheaper. Now, we might have made a mistake here. Is this guy up about 3k as well? Let me go and look at some silvers. What have we got for silvers? And again, right, this will come down in price when people stop doing it, basically. Because right now, these people are just doing this because they have to get those reward packs. Once those reward packs have been done and dusted, they won't have to anymore. And the price point will come way, way, way down. Let's go and get the defender here. He might be a little bit more expensive. Some unbeknownst reason, he's a lot more expensive. Maybe because he's Argentinian. Wait, do I already have him? No. Why is it telling me that I already had a version of that player? There we go. I think that's the one that I bought that went in there. Now let's go and have a look what we can actually get the gold commons at. I wonder if there's any at 600 coins, maybe 800 coins. Maybe this would be closer to 20,000 coins altogether. Maybe not quite that much. Frankowski for 700. Okay, I already got him. I don't already have Frankowski, interestingly enough. I think the game's bugging out. God damn it. Let's get him out of there. Damn, this. I knew that this was going to end up being like a 40-minute video. I really didn't want it to be a really long video, but sometimes, you know, we just gotta show it. You know what I mean? We've got to show it all. So we get Cabot there and Danso there. But you can see we're getting these commons showing up. 1,000 coins or so quite constantly, right? I might have already actually had Cabot. No, I did not. Let's go and put him in here. I don't want a left back, obviously. Cabot in there. Now, obviously, we're going to be able to get some good chemistry from these guys. Let me go and just find these guys, because I'm going to have to pay for these guys no matter what, because I've committed to the cause now. So long as I'm around the 15k mark that I thought I was going to be around, I don't mind too much. If I'm up towards the 20k mark, I'm probably not interested in this team. Now, Danso I'm not interested in at all, because I could get a silver for cheaper. The goalkeeper, 2,000 coins. God damn. And then Buxa, I mean, we saw a couple of him at, like, you know, relatively cheap. 2,000 coins also for Buxa. So that leaves me needing just one more player. So can we find a Kakuta? Maybe Lens wasn't the one to go with off the bat. There we go. We'll pick him up. No, maybe not. Missed out on him. There was loads at 2,200 though, wasn't there? 24, 2,600. Man, if we can get Danso for less than 2,600, he'll be the go-to guy. Obviously, he's not silver. Okay, so Danso is going to be like 25 or 2,400. 2,100 right there. So, we've completed it. It's cost us 800, 3,600, 4,600, 5,300, 54, 55, 65, 86, 94, That's 10,100, 12,100, 14,100, 16,000, no, 15,800, and he's 700 coins. So this is about 17,000 coins. So it is this team this time, and it might be because it's getting late at night, but this team this time was slightly more expensive than I would have hoped. However, you get a 15k pack for this, the Jumbo Gold pack. That's what EA have it as valued. And then you also get a 45k pack at the end. And so you're effectively going to spend it, like, because you can actually get the other segments a little bit cheaper than I initially had them, and this one may be a little bit more expensive, but this price will come down. It will eventually come down to the bottom price again, right? I promise you, because you effectively have 36 different individual teams to choose from. There's no way they sustain this like 15k run through, right? They will drop down to 10k, sub 10k. They'll drop down to like 8k, 7k, 100%. And this pack that you get, the Jumbo Gold pack, this is tradable. Now, this is a massive pack to be tradable because, first of all, you get 24 items, which is huge. Yes, only 3 of them are rare, but straight away, we've got 4 League SBC cards. We're going to discard all of this. We've got an engine. I don't know how much they are right now. Maybe 200 coins, not too much. An anchor, maybe 600, 700. No, wow, only 200 coins there as well. And then some more players there that we've got, and some discards. Now, although we got quite unlucky in this pack, this will all discard. You will quite regularly get position modifiers in here, shadow chem styles, coin unlocks, draft tokens, things like that, because of the way the pack is. And I think on average, an acceptable price for this pack in terms of what you'll get back is around 8,000 to 10,000 coins. Even here, like, this guy might be expensive. Believe it or not, he's not. You're going to, on average, get like 8,000 to 10,000 coins back out of these packs. And so you're going to spend around 32,000 to 33,000 coins. From, if you have nothing in your club, you're going to spend around 32,000 to 33,000 coins on this whole set, right? It will come down. I believe it's going to eventually be around 25,000 coins. And I think your estimated tradable return on an average run, even a below average run, is about 15,000 coins from the tradable small prime gold players pack and the tradable jumbo gold pack. Eventually, you are going to hit something massive that's going to take you and make you loads of coins. However, you get a total of 127,500 coins worth of packs back, which is huge. Now, although this has a minimum 82 plus on it, although we did only get an 82, what we've got is 12 more players, League SBCs, literally all of them. Guys, literally every single player here is a League SBC player. So that is now 12 players that I don't have to buy, including Jerson Rare, who's up there at 1,500 coins. And it allows you to just go ahead and do it again for less coin spend. Like, the more you do it, the less you'll have to actually expense. And then the more you could just sell items to bring coins back in. And so in very long, because it unfortunately wasn't short, in very long, this League SBC grind is absolutely phenomenal. Are there any bronzes here? Yeah, look at that. Those bronzes, 200 coins and 900 coins for him. And so just to recap for those of you still here after 45 minutes, right? If you have little coins and little resources in general, just go and spam bronze packs. Sell everything. Once you've got a healthy coin balance, start saving League SBC cards. Or sell League SBC cards, start saving cards to put in upgrade packs. Your choice, right? Once you put the cards into upgrade packs, grind the bronzes, grind the silvers, grind through these two here as you collect cards. As soon as you've got a reasonable amount of items in your club and a reasonable amount of coins, I'll probably say 150 to 200k. Just grind this over and over and over. Be smart with how you buy players. Be smart with how you sell things. But just grind this over and over and over. And I promise you, your return on investment will allow you to complete all of these here. Or say Tutu, Rodrigo de Paul, Mesut Ozil, the icons that are there. You will be able to complete everything for minimal coin reduction, most likely coin increase, because you, like, the odds are you will eventually pack something that is worth it. In one of the runs that I went through, I packed a tradable Joshua Kimmich, a tradable Casemiro, and an untradable Joshua Kimmich. I sold those two cards for 70,000 coins. I can now effectively do the run through twice over and not even sell anything, and I'm still on break even. So The League SBC grind is back. I think it's absolutely amazing. I got asked the question on stream a lot. Do I prefer the old League SBCs the way we had them before? The answer to me is no. And the reason why is because although I think this one here, the regular Winter League upgrade, I think this is terrible value. I think you should only ever complete this when you just have duplicate untradables. Like, you know, if you get a duplicate untradeable CSL or Super League player, go and do the segment. Don't actually focus on this. Do it when you get duplicate untradables from this section, right? The reason why I love this right here is because you have 2 leagues worth of players, which means the prices are never going to spike. Here you can only do the Libertadores, but they're so common, they're going to stay 600 coins forever, as they always have done. These ones are going to be dirt cheap. The only segment that's ever going to be an issue is this one here, and this is going to come down in value. And even if it doesn't, you will get so many players from these, from the League One specifically, that you will eventually be doing it at a profit, right? And so I think this is way better because you don't have to go and do this league and then do that league. Oh, I've got a dupe from this league. Let me go and do the pro league, go and buy all the players. You're just going to collect and collect and collect from these leagues and just put it back in. And you don't have to go through 8 or 10 different leagues. Just go through the same one over and over and over. And I think the packs back are brilliant. And so I personally love this. It's only there for 25 days. It might get re-upped. They might add more as we go. There's a lot of leagues here that they haven't dealt with. You know, they've done all the major leagues in this one and some of the minor leagues in this one. There's obviously a hell of a lot more minor leagues than there are major leagues. But yeah, overall, I think this is massive. I think once Christmas is out the way, guys, and we do some like serious grind on here, we're going to get a real understanding of how good and how valuable this is. But guys, that is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.